Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Escalator by Duck Logic. And I guess you can sort of see the escalator here, right? This is the escalator portion. Well, we have every other portion here, so I don't know what these are. These are... anyways. Let's get to the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9, such that every row, we get a row here, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. We have thermometers, where digits increase starting from the bulb. So that means it must be increasing from the bulb to the tip. So we could have something like, say, 3, 4, and 6 here, and that would be valid, because these 3 digits are continuously increasing, and that works for that thermometer. What we could not have, though, is something like 4, 4, and 6, because it's not increasing from this 4 to that 4. And it must be, for these thermometers, continuously increasing from the bulb to the tip. So those are examples of how thermometers work and don't work. And finally, we have a white dot connects 2 cells with consecutive digits, and not all possible dots are given. So if this were a 4 here, this would have to be 3 or 5. Because they must be consecutive because there's a white dot between them, and the only digits which are consecutive with 4 are 3 and 5. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, so for these, since for the thermometers, you must be continuously increasing from the bulb to the tip. And since every cell is covered by a thermometer cell, that means the only places that the 1s can be are bulbs. The only places 9s can be tips. So that should narrow some things down a little bit, even though there's a lot of thermometers. Okay. Okay, so we have... There's quite a few places with only 2. So... this upper right-hand box. 1 is guaranteed to be on one of the bulbs there. And the only tips are here, so 9 has to be guaranteed there. Which means in row 1, this cannot be a 9. Oh, where is the 1 in row 2? There are no bulbs except for this one, so this is 1 which is consecutive, only with 2. And 2 can only have a 1 smaller than it, so this is 1. Okay, so that's helpful. Where is the 1 in this right central box, then? The bulbs cannot be 1 because of 1 in the row here. So therefore, the only other bulb remaining is here. And that eliminates 1 there, so this is 1 there. Where is 1 then in column 7? This can't be 1 because of 1 in the row, so this is the only other bulb left, so that's 1. Where is the 1 in column 3? Can't be here because of 1 in the box, so 1 has to be there. Where's the 1 in the central box? Can't be here or here because of 1's in the row, so 1 has to be there. Which means we have to have 1 be one of those 2 digits and 1 be one of those 2 digits. Okay. What about tips? Do we have anything there? In row 8, there is only one digit that's on a tip, and it's this one. So this must be a 9. That eliminates 9 there. Where is 9 in row 7 then? Cannot be here because of 9 in the box. There's no tips here, so 9 has to be there. Where is 9 in this upper left-hand box? Cannot be here because of 9 in the row. These are not tips, so 9 has to be one of these two. Which means in this left central box, where's the 9? Can't be here or here, and this is not a tip, so 9's one of those two. Okay. Where is 9 in this right central box? These are all not tips, so 9 has to be there. That eliminates 9 here, which means this has to be 9 there. The central box, the only tips available are these two. Where is the 9 in this lower central box? Well, these are not tips, so it has to be here. So that's 9. That eliminates 9 from being there. Where's the 9 in the central box? It has to be there. That eliminates 9 there, so this must be 9 there. And then where's 9 in column 5? It has to be on a tip, and none of these are tips. So it has to be here. That eliminates 9 there. So this must be 9 there. So those are all the 9s. Ones are still kind of eventually up in the air. Okay, 8s have to be either be on tips or be right before a 9 on the thermometer. So, where are they? Where is it in this right central box? Could be before the 9 there. But these digits are not before 9 and are not tips. So it has to be there then in this right central box. That means 8 can no longer be here. 8 can't be either of these because they're not before a tip or not before 9, but they could be either of these two. In the upper right-hand box, it's the same. It's one of those two. Eight can be here, here, here. For this upper central box, 8 can be here, here, and here. For this upper left-hand box. Where can 8 be in this left central box? There's no digit that's before 9. So the tips are here and here, and this can't be 8 because of 8 in the row. So 8 has to be here. That eliminates 8 as a possibility here, which means in this upper left-hand box, the 8 can only be one of those two. Which means in column 2, where is the 8? There are no tips here. 8 can't be here because 8's in the boxes, where the 8's in the boxes are. And these are not before 9, so 8 has to be there. That eliminates 8 from being there, which means in this lower right-hand box, where is the 8? It must be there. That eliminates 8 there. So where is 8 in this upper right-hand box? It must be here. That eliminates 8 in the rest of the row. So where is the 8 in the central box, upper central box here? It must be there. That eliminates 8 here, so 8 has to be there. That gives us... Where is 8 in row 8? Cannot be here or here because of 8's in the boxes. Can't be here because they're not tips and they're not before 9. So 8 has to be there. And that means we have 8 eights. We know where the last 8 has to be. It has to be there. Okay. Sevens have to be, again, before an 8 or 9, or be on the tip. Okay. In this lower left-hand box, it has to be, the 7 has to be one of these 3 digits. Lower central box cannot be either of these because it's not before an 8 or 9, and it's not a tip. Same with these. Same with these. So the only place it can be is before the 8 or 9, which is here. So that's 7. Okay. Here, it could be 7 cannot be here or here because of 7 in the row. Can't be here because it's not before an 8 or 9 and it's not a tip. And it can't be here because it's not on a tip or before 8 or 9. So this must be 7 there. That eliminates 7 in the rest of this row 8 here, whereas the 7 in this lower left-hand box, it can only be there. That means 7 cannot be here. Oh, okay, there we go. Cannot be here in this up left central box. Where is the 7? None of these are on the tip, and none of them are before an 8 or 9. Can't be here because of 7 in the column, so 7 has to be there. Where then is 7 in this right central box? Cannot be here because of 7 in the row. Can't be here or here because they're not on a tip, and they're not, or here because they're not on a tip, or before an 8 or 9 on the thermometer. So this must be 7 there. Where is 7 in row 5? Cannot be here or here because of 7's in the boxes. Can't be here because it's not before an 8 or 9 on the thermometer. Same with that. And it's not a tip, so it has to be here before the 9. Where is 7 in column 6? Cannot be here because of 7's in the boxes. Can't be here or here because they're not on a tip and they're not before 8 or 9, so 7 has to be there. Remaining digits. 7 in column 1. Can't be here because of 7's in the boxes. Can't be here because of 7 in the rows, so 7 has to be there. That gives us 8, 7, so we know where the last 7 has to be. Has to be there. Okay, so 6s, we can do something similar. Look for the 4, 7, 8, or 9, or on tips. Is this really helpful? I don't even know if this is necessary. Okay, let's just do what each of these cells can be. Going from the smallest to the largest. Looking at the smallest digit, going from the tip bulb to the tip, and then looking from, this is the normal way that I usually attack thermometers. I was wondering if I could keep this up for a while, but it seems like, I don't know. It's harder to spot these, really. So it's just easier if you just fill in digits so that you can actually figure out what digits can go where, because you'll have everything filled in. But anyways. We could have 1. This is 2 at minimum, 3 at minimum. This must be smaller than 8. We don't have any set. We have filled all the 7, 8, 9s available. So the most is 6 as a digit. 5 and 4. So 1 through 4 there. 2 through 5 there. 3 through 6 there. 3 through 6 there. This is 3 through 6 there. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the box, so this can't be 3. That's all we have there. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. But this can't be 4, because if this were 4, that means we'd have to have 3, 2, 1 there, and that would eliminate all possibilities for this cell here. So this must be at minimum 5. This is maximum 6, maximum 5, maximum 4, maximum 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and 5 or 6 there. This is 2 through 6 here. 2 at minimum, 3 at minimum, 4 at minimum. So this could be 6 at most there, 5 at most, 4 at most, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. 2. This is at minimum 2 and 3. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, so that's part of it. Most is 6, most is 5, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. In row 1, we have a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruplet, which eliminates 3, 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 3 or 4, and this can't be 3. Therefore, this is a 1, 2 pair in row 1, and they are also in the same box. So that eliminates 1 and 2 in the same box. So this can't be 2, which means this can't be 3, because this has to be greater than that. We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet in this upper central box. That eliminates 4, 5, and 6 in the rest of the box, so no 4 here, it's 3. That eliminates 3 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 3, that can't be 3. This can be 2 here, then followed by 4, because this can't be 3 in the row. This is 6 at most, this is 5 at most, so this could be 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6 there. We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet in row 2, which eliminates 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 4, 5. It's 2, which eliminates 2 in the rest of the box. Okay. Okay, we continue. This can be 3 at most, 4 at minimum. Sorry, 3 at minimum, 4 at minimum. This is 6 at most, 5 at most. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. This can be 2, then 3, then 4 at minimum. This could be 6, then 5, then 4 at minimum, at maximum. So that gives us those digits. We have 2 and 3 at minimum, 6 and 5 at minimum. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Be 2 at minimum, 3 at minimum, 6 at maximum, 5 at maximum. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And we keep doing that. Yeah, this is easier, I feel, to spot things. This can be 2, 3 at minimum, 6 at max, 5 at max. So 3 through 6, 2 through 5. This is 2 through 6 here. 2 here, 3 at minimum, 6 at max, 5 at max, 3, 4, 4, 5. 2 at minimum, 3 at minimum, 4 at minimum. So 4, 6 at max, 5 at max, 4 at max. This could be 3 through 6 here, because of no 2 in the column. 2 at minimum, 3 at minimum, 6 at max, 5 at max. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's look at this. 1 at minimum, 2 at minimum, 6 at max, 5 at max. So 1 through 5, 2 through 6. This is 1 at minimum. It can't be 1. This is 2 at minimum, 3 at minimum, 4 at minimum, 6 at max, 5 at max, 4 at max. So it's 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. This can never be 5. If this were 5, that would force this to be 4 to be consecutive with it. But 4 requires 5 and 6 to be here for that thermometer to work. So this can't be 5. That was kind of interesting. We cannot have 2 here. Sorry, we can't have 1 here. If this is 1, that forces this to be 2, but that would eliminate all cells for this, or all possibilities for this cell here. So this cannot be a 1 here. Which means where's the 1 in row 7? It has to be here. So this is 1, which forces this not to be 1, so that's 2, which makes that 1 there. 2 eliminates 2 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 2. This must be greater than that, so no 3. This must be greater than that, so this cannot be 4. We have a 5, 6 pair in this upper central box. That eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the box. So no 5 there. It's 4. That eliminates 4 in the rest of the row here. And for 3 and 4, eliminate 3 and 4 here. So this is 5. And the only digit greater than the 5 is a 6 here. So this is 6. That eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the row. So no 5, 6 there. This is guaranteed to be 2, 3, or 4, but these pair to be consecutive can only be 2, 3, or 3, 4. So we're guaranteed a 3 here. 6 eliminates 6 in the rest of the column, so no 6 here. It's 5, which makes that 6. No 5 or 6 here. This cannot have a 3. This can't be 2 because it doesn't have a 1 smaller than it for that to be possible, so this must be 4, which makes this a 2, 3 pair here. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 3, and also eliminates 4 there, so it's 5. 2 and 3 eliminate 2 and 3 there, so it's 4. That eliminates 4 in the rest of the row here. We have a 3, 4 pair remaining in row 9, which eliminates 3, 4 in the rest of the row. So no 3 or 4 here, it's 2. That eliminates 2 in the rest of the column. And box. So this can't be... this is greater than that, so this can't be 3. It also can't be 4 because of 4 in the row, and 4 eliminates 4 here. So this must be 3 there. That eliminates 3 here. This 5, 6 is a pair, eliminates 5, 6 in the rest of the box and row. So no 5 here, no 5 there. 3 eliminates 3 in the rest of the row. 4 eliminates 4 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 4, it's 5. No 4 or 5 here, it's 2. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 6, and this digit greater than 5 can only be 6 here. 5 and 6 here, eliminate 5 and 6 here, so that's 3. 3 eliminates, that's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we're close to solving it. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 5, which makes that a 6. 5 and 6 eliminates 5 and 6 there, so it's 4. And 4, 5, and 6 eliminate 4, 5, and 6 there, so it's 3. So no more 3 in the row. No more 6 in the row. This is a 4, 5. 4, 5 eliminates 4, 5 here, so that's 6. This digit must be greater than this cell here, so this cannot be 5 here. 6 eliminates 6 there. 2 eliminates 2 in the rest of the box and column. We have a 3, 4 pair in this lower right-hand box. That eliminates 3, 4 in the rest of the box. So no 3 there, it's 2. No 3, 4, or 6 there, it's 5. 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 3 and 2. Where's the only place available for 2 in this left central box? It has to be there. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 4, which means this can't be 4. It's 3. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 3 and 4. No more 3 here, no more 6 here. This is 4, 5 as a pair, and 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 5, which makes that 4. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 6, which makes that 5. No 3, 4, 5 there, it's 6. That leaves the remaining digit in row 5 as a 2. Remaining digit in column 5 as a 6. No more 3 here. 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of this box, so this is 4, which makes this 3. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 5, which makes that a 4. And that's the solution. Yeah, I was hoping to go through a different way of solving it, but I mean, there's a reason why I choose the there's a reason why I choose the way I solve usually the thermometers, because it does usually give you the clearest way to sort of restrict things after a while. And that's going from the bulb to the tip, looking at the smallest digit, and then looking from the tip to the going back to the bulb, looking at the largest digit and restricting those, right? And I don't know. I'm always looking for different ways of solving these sort of things. So I was curious how far we could go. We got to pretty much 7, and then it became a lot harder to spot where 6s could be and where things were restricted. I'm kind of surprised, or actually kind of surprised and impressed that we got to 7 doing that. Because the 1s and the 9s are usually pretty easy to spot. When you start going down further, because of certain areas where you can, where you get more and more areas where you could have like potentially 8s and then potentially 7s. But that we were able to spot them pretty quickly was pretty nice. But then I couldn't spot the 6s as quickly anymore. So I went to my old method of solving thermometers. I mean, there's a reason why I choose it, right? Because it works quite well. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.